Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have brought some FAQs regarding Indian eVisa. These are some questions which probably all travelers have in their mind regarding Indian eVisa, like what it is, what are the requirements, how do we fill all the application form, what will be needed, and etc. So today I will be clearing all the doubts. I have taken 10 most frequent questions which are in the mind of the travelers. So let us take one by one each question, and I will try to clear out as much as clearly for all of you. So let us understand what is an Indian e-visa. As we all know that for traveling abroad we require a visa to travel to a country. So earlier it used to happen that you have to visit an embassy or a consulate to get a visa. But now, as the government of India has launched electronic travel authorization, that is also known as ETA, for which 180 countries are eligible for this e-visa facility. Now this e-visa can be applied for tourism purposes, business purposes, medical, conferences, medical attendant, and they have their subcategories also. These are the main purposes for which a traveler can apply for Indian e-visa. This e-visa thing has eliminated the option of visiting an Indian embassy or any consulate. You can just apply just by sitting at your home with a good internet connection, and when the approved visa is sent to you on your email ID, you just have to take a printout of that copy and carry it along with you. So now let us take next question, that is, what are the Indian e-visa application requirements? Certainly many people get confused or are just messed up with the thing that what are the requirements. So I will tell you the major requirements that are necessary for filling in the application form for Indian e-visa. That is, first of all, you should have a valid passport that should be valid for at least of 6 months, and that too from the date of arrival in India. Okay, your nationality should be properly mentioned on that passport. No other passport you should carry different from your nationality. People with the dual nationality should take care of this thing. Okay. If in case your passport seems to expire, you should get renewed it before filling in the application form. If it seems to expire within or less than 6 months, then you should definitely get it renewed. Then you have to have an email ID that you have to provide in your application form, because this is the main thing where you'll be receiving your approved visa. So please try to provide current and correct email ID in the application form. Third is that you have to use an international debit or credit card to make the payment for the Indian e-visa. When you will reach on the payment page of the procedure, you will see several options of making the payment. You can choose accordingly and complete the payment, but still use an international debit or credit card so that the payment procedure is simple and easy. Then you have to have a recently clicked colored photograph with the white background. The features, the picture should be clear and everything should be visible, and no specks should be there in your photograph, and it should not be older than 6 months. This photograph will be uploaded in the application form. If you are applying for, let's say you are applying for a business e-visa, then there will be a section where you have to upload your scanned image of your passport. Along with that, you have to upload a call letter from the office in India, that you, if you are applying for an business e-visa, then you have to have a call letter from the office in India, and then you have to upload it, because you have to show a reason that why you want a business e-visa. Okay, similarly goes with the medical e-visa, that you have to have a letter from the hospital where you will be getting or taking a treatment in India. Okay, then that letter you have to upload in the application form along with your scanned image of the passport. So these are some major things that you have to fill in the application form. Now, okay, so this question is like, what is the procedure to obtain an Indian e-visa? So the procedure is very simple, fast and convenient, obviously, because it is certainly different from the traditional Indian visa. How it is fast and how it is simple? It is simple because you just have to fill in an application form. There is no hustle, there is no standing in long queues, there is no waiting. You just have to have 10 or 15 minutes. You will just finish your application form, pay the payment, and just wait for the approved visa to be sent on your email ID. Okay, so first step is to fill in the application form. Okay, the application form asks you about certain details of the applicant, like your name, gender, date of birth, nationality, and contact address, your email ID. These are some basic details that you have to provide in the application form. Then you have to provide some basic passport details as in passport number, passport issue date, passport expiry date, and then certainly travel details like your port of exit, port of entry, and the purpose of travel, because the purpose of travel will decide what type of visa you will be getting. If your purpose is like just sightseeing or exploration, then the type of visa you will be getting is tourism visa. If the purpose is like work or business related, then obviously you will be getting a business visa. So the purpose is the main thing that decides the type of visa you will be getting. Then in the application form, definitely you will upload your photograph, your scanned image of the biographical page of the passport that shows all the details of the applicant. Then definitely additional documents also be required as per the type of visa you are applying. Like if you are applying for a business visa, as I've told earlier, then you have to upload the letter from the office in India. And if you are applying for a medical visa, then you have to upload a medical letter from the hospital that you will be taking treatment in India. Certainly goes for other options also. After this, the last pages of the payment page. There you will see several options to make the payment. Choose accordingly, and the work of an applicant is done. You don't have to do anything further. You can use this website to fill in an application form. How to fill an application form, I have already made a video on that topic. You can watch on our channel. Okay, now let us take the next question. When should a foreign traveler apply for an Indian e-visa? So a traveler should always keep in mind that when his or her intended date of traveling is. Accordingly, the person should apply at least a week or 10 days before your intended date of travel to India, because sometimes it takes more than usual time to approve the online visa due to the rush of applications during tourism peak times. It happens because usual time is like a week, a week will take to approve the visa, and you'll receive the visa in a week, or let's say 4 days. So it is better to be on safe side, just apply a week or 10 days before your intended date of travel to India. Next question is, what is the processing time of an Indian e-visa after the payment? So as I've told you earlier that when you submit your application form, first you have to make sure that there are no errors or mistakes you have done in the application form. Check it twice, thrice, because what happens is when the processing is done of the application form, the passport authorities check your forms, and if there are any mistake or errors, they can delay your approval of the visa, or even can reject your application form. So it is better to check your application form. Other than that, usually it takes 3 to 4 days maximum for the approval of the visa. But in some cases it can take longer, as I've told you earlier, due to any mistakes or errors, or due to like there is a peak of the tourism time, then it can take longer. But there is also provision of urgent delivery. This is, you can use this option in the application form. If you want your visa to be delivered within 24 hours, you can use this option in the application form. Then your approved visa will be sent to you on your email ID within 24 hours. So as the application form is submitted, your visa is approved, the visa is directly sent to your registered email ID. That is why I told you that please try to provide your correct and valid email ID, or else you won't receive your approved e-visa. Then just take a printout of that visa and carry it along with you with your country's passport. Make sure that you have your genuine passport along with you, because it will be inspected at the immigration office in India. Now, next is, how many entries are granted with the Indian e-visa? Like, obviously it depends on the type of visa you are applying for. Like, say if you are applying for e-tourist visa, then with this visa you will have 30 days of stay with double entry. This means that within these 30 days you can make entry in India twice. Similarly, there is an e-tourist visa also for 1 or 5 years. For this there are multiple entries. Like for an year you can enter and exit India multiple times. Business visa is like, it will grant you 30 days stay but multiple entries. Within these 30 days you can enter and exit India multiple times. But e-medical visa, with this visa you can make triple entries in India. This is a pointer that you should keep in mind, that all the e-visas are non-extendable and non-convertible. This means that no visa will be extended, their stay or their duration will not be extended, and they cannot be convertible. Like if you want your tourist visa to be converted in business visa, then this is not possible. So keep in mind in all these things. Let us take next question. Next question is, what are the advantages of applying online for an Indian e-visa? Obviously earlier we used to apply by going to an embassy, then getting all the paperwork done manually and everything. But what are the advantages of online application? First thing is that online we can apply for many things: e-tourist, e-business, medical attendant, several visas you can apply online. Then there is that you do not have to wait in long queues, do not have to waste a lot of time, because Online application saves your a lot of time, and you will receive your visa within 24 hours if you want. So this is the main advantage that travelers get by applying online Indian visa. Because what happens is, if you are applying through an embassy and you have to do all the paperwork on manually, it can happen that you miss out on any document. Then you have to rush back and forth for the document and get it done again and again. But online application, you just have to sit relaxed at your home, at any place where there is a good internet connection, and you can apply. If you do not have any document, you can just save that application form then and there, and you can continue afterwards if you when you have that document with you, and then you can continue the application form procedure and end that. Let us take next question. What is the difference between an Indian e-visa and a traditional Indian visa? So I have already told you, but let us look once more on this topic. That Indian e-visa is faster and simpler, obviously, because it saves you a lot of time. But traditional Indian visa, it takes a lot of time, many hours it can take. Then in a traditional Indian visa, you have to submit your original passport along with their application. So this does not happen while you're applying online for Indian e-visa. And but in traditional Indian visa, there are other financial and residence statements, many documents you have to provide on the option of traditional Indian visa, but this does not happen with Indian online visa. So it is obviously better than traditional Indian visa. The standard visa application process is much harder, obviously, because it takes a lot of time firstly. Secondly, it requires a lot of documents, it requires a lot of patience, and it requires your 3 to 4 hours, and much more complicated, and also has higher rate of visa denials. Firstly, if you lack any document, then and there your application will be rejected, or you will be denied of the visa. So technically this traditional Indian visa lacks many things, but Indian e-visa fulfill all those things. So Indian e-visa is way more better than Indian traditional visa. Indian e-visa is issued electronically, and applicants are only required to have a valid passport, email and credit card. As I've told you earlier, that these are the major requirements that a person or a traveler should have. Other than this, he is all sorted. Next question is, how can I make the payment for the Indian e-visa? First of all, a foreign traveler can make the payment using an international debit or credit card, and there are several other options too. PayPal, through which you can make the payment. As for Indian e-visa, 180 nations are eligible, so the fee differ from country to country. It is charged in USD, which is then converted into local currency. The payment receipt sent to your registered email ID. But if you find any problem in completing your payment, you can contact your bank and ask whether your card is eligible for making international payment or not. Other than this, you can call us on our number given below for more help. Now let us see to the next question. What is a visa on arrival for an Indian e-visa? Visa on arrival is also a part of e-visa program of India. Travelers have to fill in an application form for visa on arrival, and when they land in India at the immigration office, they have to present the visa application and your country's passport. The officers will provide you visa on arrival as a sticker on your passport. So these were the main 10 questions I have answered for you all. I hope I was able to clear most of your doubts in this video. But still, if you have more doubts regarding India e-visa, then you can ask in comment section. For application related help, you can call us on our number given in this video, and you can use our website indiavisasonline.org.in to apply for Indian e-visa, and you can also check out this website for more information. Thank you for watching. Stay connected with our channel for more information.